Donald Trump has abandoned democracy in a sick post to Truth Social.
Truth Central.
Trump posted a truly deranged message that should end all debate as to where he and this administration stand on democracy, on Ukraine, and on aggression from other authoritarians like Vladimir Putin in Russia. In a long, rambling post, Donald Trump is siding with Russia's illegal annexation of Crimea and blaming Zelensky for standing firm against it, rather than saying, take whatever you want, Vladimir Putin, that is. Trump whines that Ukraine should have accepted the annexation because back in 2014, they didn't fight back. What? Let's take a look. Quote, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is boasting on the front page of the Wall Street Journal that Ukraine will not legally recognize the occupation of Crimea. There's nothing to talk about here. This statement is very harmful to the peace negotiations with Russia, in that Crimea was lost years ago under the auspices of President Barack Hussein Obama and is not even a point of discussion. Nobody's asking Zelensky to recognize Crimea as Russian territory. If he wants Crimea, why didn't they fight for it 11 years ago when it was handed over to Russia without a shot being fired? The area also houses, for many years before the Obama handover, major Russian submarine bases. It's inflammatory statements like Zelensky's that makes it so difficult to settle this war. He has nothing to boast about. The situation for Ukraine is dire. He can have peace, or he can fight for another 3 years before losing the whole country. I have nothing to do with Russia, but have much to do with wanting to save on average 5,000 Russian and Ukrainian soldiers a week who are dying for no reason whatsoever. Well, they're dying because Putin invaded. Might be worth mentioning that. The statement made by Zelensky today will do nothing but prolong the killing field, and nobody wants that. We are very close to a deal, but the man with no cards to play should now finally get it done. I look forward to being able to help Ukraine and Russia get out of this complete and total mess that would never have started if I were president. As usual, ranting and raving, no historical context. Crimea was stolen in a blatant, internationally condemned invasion. Ukraine is legally and morally correct to refuse to recognize the theft. And Donald Trump is doing public relations for Vladimir Putin. Now, here's what this really means. This is what Trump is telegraphing with this post. Trump is making it known to Putin that under this second Trump term, Ukraine is going to be encouraged to surrender and to give stuff up. And Trump is undermining what has been U.S. foreign policy in real time as an active president. He's saying to autocrats around the world that America is done backing democracy. If you invade and if you wait long enough, Trump's going to reward you by saying you should probably be allowed to keep that for the good of achieving peace. You know, this is authoritarian alignment and an open contempt for democratic resistance. And it is the opposite of where the U.S. has stood on a lot of these critical foreign policy issues for a long time. Is it a surprise? No. Trump is continuing to do this while saying, by the way, I don't love Putin or anything like that. But if we look at what he declares, he is sending every signal that Putin's going to be allowed to get away with a whole bunch of it. Now, Marco Rubio, meanwhile, is saying, I don't know that we're going to solve this thing at all. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That in and of itself is also a major reversal. Every romantic relationship has periods where people get busy, struggle to find time to connect, or find new ways to connect. And that's why our sponsor Paired has been such a valuable tool for so many people. It's the app for couples who want to strengthen their relationship. Every day, Paired gives you personalized questions or quizzes or games to stay connected, deepen your conversations, and have fun. The best part is you can't see your partner's answer until you answer. So it's a safe space to have an open and honest discussion about the relationship. No faking it or pretending, just genuine connection to keep the spark alive. My girlfriend and I have used Paired. Even if you've known your partner for years, like I have, I still feel like Paired helps me learn new things and stay connected. Whether you're just a few dates in or you've been together a long time, like me, find the time to connect with your partner, nourish the relationship. Head to paired.com/Pacman to get a 7-day free trial and 25% off if you sign up for a subscription. The link is in the description.